climate is only going to get increasingly worse, in my opinion. If you remember correctly, one of the reasons that a few dictatorships during the Arab Spring were able to survive was the fact that Russia supported Syria as an Assad. And that's the exact same thing they're trying to do here in Venezuela. They want to pull the string behind the scenes to undermine the growth of democracy because they see the survival of the Maduro regime as paramount to their influence in South America.
But Doug, the difference between Syria and Venezuela is that Venezuela is in our hemisphere. And you know, Russia has this history going way back, even before the Soviet Union, of overextending itself in time at times, and then it gets its fingers chopped off once it does and has to pull back for a couple of decades. Do you get the sense, Doug, that we've reached that point where they have overextended themselves, going to Syria, going to Venezuela, even North Korea now?
Yeah, and you know, we've got an aircraft carrier headed towards the Straits of Hormuz. There's a lot of balls in the air right now, and to give you an idea, Russia has been all across Russia. When you stand in Moscow, you are closer to New York City than you are to Vladivostok, Russia. That's how vast it is. So you hit the nail on the head when you said they could easily become overextended. They're going to have to make some quick decisions. And with Donald Trump, you don't have a neocon hawk. You have someone with restraint who wants to pull out of a lot of these places, but he's not going to tolerate Russian troops on the ground in Venezuela.
Well, Brett, apparently it was the Russians that talked Maduro out of leaving. That's why he's still there, why the change in government didn't really happen. How do we force the Russians out? And clearly they are there and they're causing mischief and they're upsetting our standing in our own hemisphere. How do we get the Russians out of Venezuela?
Right. So the U.S. intelligence community, by the way, is very well aware of Russia's capabilities and what they're doing behind the scenes there. And I think it's at the point where we can no longer sit on the sidelines. And I think that's one of the reasons why Pompeo is heading to Russia, to make that very clear to Putin that we can no longer sit on the sidelines. What we need in this case, in my opinion, is covert action. Okay, we don't need military troops on the ground. We need to help MAYO basically elevate the brutality of the Maduro regime and help, go after some of these internal elements that are on the side of Maduro. And that means also providing him with the same things that we might provide some of our allies, which is intelligence information on Maduro's movements, also setting up logistical supplies to help get some of this humanitarian aid that's being blocked by Maduro and his regime. But I think we need to step up our covert action in this case and really help out Guaido like we did on other allies.
Let me just be clear about this, Brett. Are you suggesting we do something similar to what happened in Nicaragua in the 80s, where we actually helped the Contras defeat the Sandinistas, get them out of power? Unfortunately, they're back in power now, but we got them out successfully in the 90s.
Well, maybe not necessarily something at that level, but absolutely we need to help Guaido wherever he needs assistance. I mean, we've got to elevate the brutality on the world stage of the Maduro regime. Okay, this is one of the biggest humanitarian crises of our time. People can't get food, they can't get water, and our intelligence community and covert action arm, they have the ability to do something about this, and I think they need to do whatever they can in this case.
Well done.
It's too late.
There is something called the Monroe Doctrine. We're going way back now, but of course, Reagan invoked the Monroe Doctrine in his dealings with Nicaragua back in the 80s. Is it time for the president to enunciate it and say, look, this is our hemisphere, the Monroe Doctrine was never repealed, it's time to put it in effect?
Yeah, you make a good point. That's the most enduring foreign policy position in all of American history, and it's been invoked again and again and again, and to just stay out of the Western Hemisphere. And you heard Secretary Pompeo saying that we don't want anybody there, not the Cubans, not the Americans, not the Russians. We want the Venezuelans to make their own decision. That would be popular in Latin America. I think the president's going to pick up the Monroe Doctrine again, and this is the time to do it. We've got a good president here. He has a focus on Latin America that no president has had in my lifetime. So this is the time to do it. He's the guy, the negotiator, to be able to do it.
60 odd years, 70 years, the communists have been in power in Cuba. It would be great to get them out. Doug and Brett, great to see you both. Thank you very much.